Happy Ingress Year 9. Thank you to all agents around the world for coming together, playing Ingress, and helping to grow the global agent community. I'm in San Francisco at the site of one of my favorite events, the Anomaly at Cupid Span. I'm really looking forward to being able to do live events again soon. And here's to a fantastic Ingress Year 9.
Hi agents, Thea and Toasty out on one of our local trails working on our checker badge. As we come into Year 9 of Ingress to celebrate, the team wanted to share some of our memories over the last year and what we're looking forward to as we go into Year 10. I'll kick us off. Even though I've only been with Niantic for about 6 months now, I have to say that my favorite memory is being a part of the van tour. I know it was only in the US, but I got to meet so many agents who shared their stories with me, and that has been really honestly the best part, and I'm looking forward to next year when we get back out there with more events and meeting even more of you from all over the world.
Hello Ingress agents, I'm Mike Romero, Engineering Manager for Ingress. And for Ingress Year 9, I just want to say that I'm really happy that we were able to take the van out this summer. And we were able to visit certain cities in the Western US and meet agents. I was thrilled that I was able to go to Salt Lake City and to Denver and here in San Francisco to meet agents. So I want to thank you all for that. And I also want to say that in 2022, hopefully, if it's safe and we can have some live events together. Meet you out there, Ingress agents.
Hey agents, I'm one of the engineers working on the Ingress client. I started back before I worked here in Year 3, and now it's Year 9 already, and I can't believe it's been so long. I'm glad to see the game still going. I think it's a really special game, and it's been great to work on. I'm especially excited for how we're going to evolve the Adventure Sync feature, so please look forward to it.
Una de las mejores experiencias que tengo jugando Ingress fue mi primera anomalía en el año 2018 en la Ciudad de México. La verdad no tenía ni idea en qué me estaba metiendo, pero mi equipo me ayudó y me dijo qué hacer. Caminamos un montón y corrimos más. Defendimos algunos portales y destruimos otros. Lo más importante de esta experiencia fue que conocí a gente de diferentes partes del mundo. Había gente de Perú, de Chile, de Brasil, de Colombia, de México y de otras partes del mundo. Lo que lo hace todavía más increíble es que varias de estas personas todavía sigo en contacto con ellos y los puedo considerar como mis amigos.
Hello, fellow agents. I am Agent Cordial Wombat, and I am also your technical program manager on Ingress. I am coming at you live from this not-so-blank void that I'm sharing with NL1331X right now. Cheers me up every time I use it. I joined the team right at the end of Year 6, and so it's super cool to be going into Year 9. I was thinking about all the cool things we've done over that amount of time. Over the last year, I think my favorite thing, and while we've done a lot of really cool features, I was really excited to actually be able to meet you out there with the mini van tour that we did. I got to get out of my house, I got to get out of the state, and I got to go to Portland and chat with some very wonderful agents and talk about badges and medals and missions and all kinds of stuff. And it was really great. And it was a really good reminder of what our game is all about. And so I'm really looking forward to Year 9, and I'm hoping to meet you all there all again very soon. Thanks so much. Take care of yourselves.
Hello agents, reporting from NL1331X. I'm Agent Slack Farmer. I've been an Ingress player since July 2014. While at Niantic, I've worked on Apex mods, distributed mission days, subscriptions, Cthulhu at 2 different Navarro events, and all the interactive electronics in this van. Why do I love Ingress? Well, when I downloaded this game, this was never just a game. I downloaded a really rich community of lifelong friends, and Ingress is a powerful tool that has helped me discover those hidden gems in my environment. Now that we're in Year 9, I'm really looking forward to continuing the mission to make Ingress a forever game, and I'm really looking forward to some of the features that haven't quite landed on Ingress yet. They're sitting on the Lightship platform, but they will be probably added pretty soon. With that, I guess I just want to say to all the agents, hack the planet.
Hey agents, this is Jake, aka Agent Biscuits. I've been working as a software dev on Ingress for a very long time. starting with bringing maps to South Korea in Ingress Classic, working through the launch of Ingress Prime, and most recently on portal scanning and curation features. I've been a player for much longer though, since the beginning of the beta back in 2012. Over that time, by far my favorite thing about Ingress is meeting the other agents out in the field, hearing about all of your adventures, and commiserating over our love for the game. I'm continually impressed by the dedication that our players have to our game, and have loved seeing our player base grow and evolve as along with our company and our product. And I can't wait for year 9 and seeing all you, hopefully at the next anomaly or just out in the field. Go Resistance!
エージェントの皆さん、こんにちは。ナイアンティックでマーケティングをしている山崎と申します。イングレス9年目を迎えました。本当に皆さんサポートをしてくださって今までありがとうございました。来年はなんと10周年です。ぜひこれからもイングレスを楽しんでいただければと思います。よろしくお願いします。My name is Fumi Yamazaki. I'm doing marketing at Niantic. Thank you so much for your support for Ingress the past 9 years. So these are some of the photos from 2011 when Japan was hit by earthquake, tsunami, and nuclear power plant accident. Back then, I was doing some crisis response work so that I can help the people who were hit by this natural disaster. And these are some of the photos from back then. The places were washed away and people were suffering. And also people wanted more people to come so that they can help or help with the economic recovery. I happened to open the Ingress scanner in Tohoku probably in 2013. And it was very early days of Ingress that there were no portals. But I started to think Ingress is a game that moves people and connects people. And if more people playing Ingress agents came to Tohoku, saw the place, I think that would motivate people so that they want to help more because they see it, they meet the people, right? Because that's how, I was meeting the local people when I was doing the volunteer work and kept me going. So I talked with Masa, who was the only Japanese Niantic back then, and we started thinking about, okay, what can we do? And in 2014, Masa pinged me, hey, we're doing Ingress meetup in Ishinomaki, can you come? And I flew from US to Japan to help with this event. And more than 100 people gathered to join this event. And we gave some prayers to the victims. One of the things we did for this event was called Portal of Memories, Kyoku no Portaru. So with your own eyes, what you see is a land that was washed away by tsunami, right? But with Ingress Scanner, you can actually see what was there before tsunami, because there were people living there, there were restaurants, there were shops, all these things that were there before the tsunami, and you can't really see it with your own eyes anymore. But Ingress helps you to understand what was there. And we were seeing some tweets about it, right? I didn't know what was there, but because of Ingress, I learned that there was a movie theater here, and it was lost by tsunami. We also went to this bar called Recovery Bar, Fukko Bar, so that we can meet the local citizens and also help with the economic recovery. So I think for this audience, it's needless to say that Ingress is not just a game. And I hope we can meet you out there again soon. Thank you.
Yo, hey, agents, it's Ethan LaCultra, NL 1331. Looking forward to another year with everybody.
Hola gente, soy Niantic Quintino, el gerente de la comunidad de Wayfarer, y les quería desear un feliz 9º año de exploración. Aunque no es parte del equipo principal de Ingress, de todos modos les quería dar las gracias por todo el apoyo que nos han brindado estos últimos 9 años. Y como los demás, quisiera compartir mi memoria favorita que pasé cuando jugaba Ingress, que fue cuando Niantic Thea vino a San Francisco para mi primer evento de Ingress y nos las pasamos todo el día jugando en el muelle, conociendo a los demás agentes, y también me dio muchos consejos de cómo mejorar mi juego. Bueno, les deseo muy buen día y que les traigan muchos años más de jugar Ingress, y ojalá los vemos después. Ándale pues hasta luego y felices exploraciones. Adiós.
Hi, this is Agent Seeker, and I've been with the Ingress team since 2013. What I love the most about Ingress is it has turned me into an explorer. From someone who used to hate traveling, I now look forward to visiting these new locations and discovering these hidden gems around me. I've met a lot of amazing agents throughout these 9 years, and I'm looking forward to meeting more of you out there as we move on to year 10 and beyond. Happy hacking, agents.
Hey Ingress fans, John Hankey. I'm here at a very special location. This is the exact spot where Hank Johnson found a really important Ingress glyph a few years ago here at the Robert Howard House in Cross Plains, Texas. And I just wanted to say thank you to all the Ingress players out there for an amazing 9 years of getting some exercise and fresh air and discovering new places in our communities and around the world, and hanging out with some amazing people, some amazingly smart people who are really interested in seeing the world and getting the very best out of it. So thank you all for a great 9 years. I'm looking forward to an amazing 2022 with more really cool stuff coming for Ingress, and I'm looking forward to celebrating that 10th anniversary with you all in a big way next year. So happy 9th, have a great holiday, and hope to see some of y'all in an anomaly one of these days before too long. Take care, bye-bye.